Hello fellow geeks and welcome back to Running Geek Girl. My name is Heather, the Running Geek Girl, and I'm glad you could be here today. Over the past few weeks, I've been doing some reviews of Couch to 5K apps on my channel since a lot more people are turning to running as a method of exercise right now. During part 1, we looked at some of the older Couch to 5K programs. We call those the OG crew. In part 2, we looked at some of the apps that have earned the most awards and accolades from those in the industry. Now in part 3, we're going to be taking a look at some apps that do things just a little bit differently than the other Couch to 5K apps. And now for something completely different. Our first app that we're going to take a look at today is called the None to Run by Unique Bits. Now, like most Couch to 5K apps, this does take you through run-walk intervals, and it does give you spoken audio clues to let you know when to run and when to walk. It also allows you to play music or podcasts on other apps, and it will turn down the volume when it needs to give you further directions. Unlike other Couch to 5K apps, this one takes a little bit longer to complete. It takes place over the course of 12 weeks. The reason it does this is because the main focus of this app is to increase the amount of time that you're able to run. It doesn't focus so much on the distance or on the pace, but just the amount of time that you are able to get on your feet. Once you complete the program, you should be able to run for a total of 25 minutes. At that point, then they have a second program within the app that you can advance to that will help you move on to being able to run the full length of a 5K. A couple of other things that it does a little bit differently is that it allows you to customize your run-walk intervals into segments that you feel that you can easily handle. It allows you to do open runs without the use of intervals so that you can run for as long as you feel you need to. This app is also made to run in the background in order to conserve battery life, so you can go ahead, have the app running, lock your phone, and it's still going to work. It integrates with your Apple Watch so that you can use it hands-free. And each weekly plan also includes strength and mobility exercises to help you to become a more complete runner. With that being said, when you download the app itself is free, but only includes the first week free. After your first week, if you would like to continue with the rest of the 12-week program, you'll need to pay $4.99 a month to continue using it, or pay $29.99 for an entire year. A lot of users have also noticed that the GPS tracking is a little bit wonky, so you'll want to have something else going like Strava or Nike Plus in order to track the full length of your run. Our second app that we're going to be taking a look at today is the Zombies Run 5K app. Now, this is a companion app to the wildly popular Zombies Run app. For those of you that are familiar with Zombies Run, this particular app has a story that takes place in between mission 1 and 2 of season 1 of the app. So you can complete this before you ever do Zombies Run and not get too ahead or behind on the story and not spoil anything for yourself. This app includes 25 workouts with detailed instructions on when to run, when to walk, and when to stretch. Now, because this app is part of a bigger story, each workout is a mission that you need to complete, and you become part of the story itself. So this is an easy way to keep yourself entertained while you're learning to move. Again, this app is made so that you can transition afterwards to using the Zombies Run app, and I'll do a review on that one in a little while. I'll show you how you can use that app to do various distance runs depending on where you are in your fitness journey. In this app, you become Runner 5. You are an integral part of Able Township after the zombie apocalypse has happened. Throughout the course of using the app, you meet other characters and complete various missions. Whereas in the Zombies Run app, you have the option of adding zombie chases in order to add speed intervals. You don't have that option in this. There's no pressure, and you can take your runs at the pace that you need to do them. If you would like to listen to your own music through Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, Google Play, they give you that option, and just like in other Couch to 5K apps, they will turn the volume down on that music so that you can get instructions from the characters in the story on what you need to be doing next. It also features graphs and stats so that you can compare and contrast how you're doing from week to week. Just like many of the other Couch to 5K apps, there is a price for using this one. You can go ahead and download it for free. However, after the first 3 weeks, then if you would like to continue the last 2 weeks of the program, then you're going to need to pay a subscription fee. You have the option of paying $5.99 a month, or you can pay $34.99 for the course of the year. This does sound a bit pricey. However, I have been using this app since I first started running, and it's absolutely worth it. One of my big problems in trying to tackle a 5K back at the very beginning of my running journey was that I would just get so bored and so focused on how miserable that I was feeling. I needed something to kind of take my mind off of it so I could get out of my own head. And this app really helped by putting me in the middle of a story. The characters are all very interesting to listen to. The voice acting is top notch. And again, it kind of gives you a lead in into the Zombies Run app, which if you pay the membership fee to use this, that does transfer over to the Zombies Run app so that you can continue to work along with these characters. They have over 400 missions on the Zombies Run app, so this is enough to keep you going for many years to come. One of the big complaints that a lot of people have with the 5K app, however, is that it does crash occasionally. And unlike the Zombies Run app, this particular app does not save your progress as you are running. So if it crashes, sometimes you will have to start that mission over in order to get credit for it on the program, which is a bit of a pain. For me, this was not a problem. I had no problem rerunning the missions because it gave me a second chance at running things. They tend to do quite a few updates in order to kind of alleviate a lot of those problems. However, be aware that it is something that happens, and so if that's something that happens to you a lot, this may not be the program for you. You may just want to go ahead and go over to the Zombies Run app itself once you are able to tackle a 5K. Well, there you have it. There's a couple more apps for you to look at if you are trying to make that journey from couch to 5K. These are some that are just a little bit different from the other couch to 5K apps that I've found. Now, I do have another set of reviews coming up, so make sure that you're subscribed if you haven't already so that you don't miss that for when it comes out. Also, be sure to check out my social media. You can find me across most platforms under the name Running Geek Girl. You can also find my links down in the description box below. I'm glad that you decided to take this step into 5K running. I hope you find something that works for you. If you have any questions about starting your running journey, be sure to leave them down in the comments below. I'm glad that you could be here, and I can't wait to see you again. Happy running. I'm glad that you decided to noises.